and then we're gonna watch some magic. We're gonna do the.
Hi there. Hi, Veronica. In a moment, you are going to see a miracle. And he began to poke that red silk handkerchief into his hand just like this. He said, I'm going to count to 1, not to 2, but to 3. And when I say 3, he said a miracle will happen. He held his hand up and he said 1. Everybody began to stare at his hand. He said 2. And a hush fell over the crowd, much like you guys. And then he said 3! And when he did that, he opened his hand, and that red silk handkerchief was gone. And I have no idea how he did that, so I can't show you guys. But if you ever get a chance to see that, that's a really good trick, okay?
Wow!
Oh, it worked!
See that?
All right. Well, you know what? You guys might think that I am the star of the show, but I'm here to tell you that actually I am not the star of the show. What I'd like to do is introduce you to the star of the show. You know her. You love her. Her name is Abby. Come on, Abby! All right. Abby's brought to you today by her parents. Without Abby's parents, she wouldn't be here. Thanks, Abby's parents. On the count of 3, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Abby's parents. Okay. Abby, I knew you were going to be the star of the show when I walked up because you were the only one carrying this stuff around in your ears.
Oh,
You know what that does, don't you? Yeah, that's not just a star, that's a magic birthday star. You know how I can tell? You take a magic birthday star and you rub it on your hand like that, you make 2. Can you hang on to this one for me? You hang on to it nice and tight, okay? Don't drop it. I'll hang on to this one. When I count to 3, you gotta watch the space between my hand and your hand. You ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you feel that happen? Oh, there it is. There's both of them. She's got that magical touch, doesn't she? I knew you did, Abby. I knew you did. I'll tell you, how about if we take both of them? You hang on to both of them. I've got one more here, but I got to tell you what, it's invisible. You see that one? You do? Her power's beyond even mine. Watch, I'll set it right there so everybody, oh, you can't see it?
No.
Hang on, if I clap my hands over top of it, you'll be able to see it. You ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, look it! I'm sorry, it jumped. Did you feel it jump?
No.
Well, take a look. There it is. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Can you hang on to all 3 of them? Hang on to all 3. So I've got one more here, but this is invisible too. Do you see this one?
Oh, I can't see it. It's invisible.
Yeah, very good.
I see.
She is good, isn't she?
Yeah, you're Maggie. You're Maggie.
I better put this crazy stuff away. In fact, you know what? Since this is a magic show and it's Abby's birthday, what I thought I'd do is I'd write some magic words on here for everybody. I brought my chalkboards here. Did you bring any chalk? Uh-oh. Neither did I. Hang on. Let me see if I've got my magic wand here somewhere. The little one right here. If you're only 6, I brought the little one. Grab my chalkboards. These are chalkboards. Okay, I've got the chalkboards. I've got the magic wand. And I've got a birthday girl. That's all I need, okay? Can you stand right here in the trap door? Perfect! All right. I'm going to count to 3. Well, first of all... What I want you to take this magic wand and hold it with both hands. But whatever you do, Abby, don't point at anybody. You could turn somebody into a frog. And I don't know how to turn him back. You ready? You hang on to it with both hands. You got it? Real tight. Don't let... Make him croak. All right. I've got the chalkboard. You've got the wand. You hang on to it real tight. I'm going to count to 3. When I say 3, what I want you to do is I want you to take that magic wand. I want you to take... You've got to hang to it with both hands. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take the magic wand. On the count of 3, I want you to get 1. This anyhow, but be careful, okay? On the count of 3, I'll count to 3. I want you to take the magic wand and say 1, 2, 3 times right there. They're laughing at us out there. Can you hear them? Let me get this. This may not work, but we'll...
I can see them.
Tell you what, we'll straighten it out for you right here. You hang on to that. We'll try it. Maybe it'll work. On the count of 3. You ready? I want you to tap right there. 1, 2, 3. Abby, did you feel anything happen? No. Apparently, Abby's not feeling well. You didn't feel anything happen? Well, maybe it's this magic wand. This hasn't been working all that great. Let me set this down. What was supposed to actually happen, Abby, you're supposed to make magic words appear right here on the chalkboard, but because this thing has... Check the bottom. It didn't work this time. Oh my gosh, it did work. You know what that says, Abby? It says Carson Magic. It's the only magic words that'll work today on your birthday, and also it's in my website, so if you get a chance to. Okay? And we'll get on with the rest of the show. In fact, all I gotta do is fix this magic wand, and we'll be all. Hang on, I can fix it. Wait a minute, I got an idea. Hang on. It's a dog. Put the red flower on there, we'll be all set, okay? Is that all right with you? Let me grab that. It's, Huh?
It's a green on your arm.
Pull this out of my arm.
Well, it was like this. There was a red thing on it.
Yeah, right. You guys are pulling my leg now, aren't you?
Oh,
No, I'm sure, I had it in my case. I'm sure it just fell out of my case. Let me go get it. I checked behind me. It's not behind me.
No, pull it out.
It's a green thing. Huh?
Push it down. Push it down. No,
Hey, you guys remember those magic words?
no. Abracadabra.
Carson Magic?
Carson Magic.
On the count of three, can you guys help me say that? Maybe we can make the magic flower appear. On the count of three, help me out. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. I framed it. I had this is wearing I don't know, yellow shorts and a yellow top with little ties on it. Is there? Oh, there's somebody right here. Would you like to stand right here for me? What is your name? Alyssa. Really? What a coincidence. That was my name when I was a little girl. Just kidding. My name was really Lisa. Anyway, anyway, the reason I called you up here is I need to do the special magic trick. Did you bring anything we can magic with? Alyssa, did you bring anything? You didn't? Well, can you hold real still? Can I borrow it? Have you ever helped a magician before? You haven't? Well, I have a rule. The first time I saw my house with the red ball trick, God, where's the funny hat?
I know the funny hat.
This one? The funny hat. I've got it right back here. Get the funny hat out. I'll set this right here. Now all you have to do is stand right there with your feet on those feet. Hands down to your side. Big smile. Bigger smile. That's perfect. Set the hat right here. Now all you got to do is keep your one eye over here. Disappeared there. Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay, just look at it that way. Don't laugh. Don't pull over your eyes. You won't be able to see it. Okay? Who's going to do the trick for you? Don't laugh, big or it'll fall. No laughing this time, okay? No. See, she's doing a great job. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? It's bigger on this side. Let's try this side. She's doing a wonderful job, okay? She's doing such a great job. I'd like to congratulate you. Can I shake your hand? Big hand for her, for her. No! Hey, let's try this one more time. Can you help me out? Can you count to 3? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that you have a funny hat, we can do the trick. Okay. Alyssa, all you have to do is keep one over here in this hand, one over here in this hand, and one on this little red ball. Can you do that for me? All right, we'll do the best you can, okay? Here's the ball. It goes right here in my hand like this, and I do this. You know what this does? Absolutely nothing. But if I do it long enough, it makes it actually vanish from this hand like this. It goes back over here to this hand, right? Now, sometimes I'll take it, I'll put it in my hand like this, and put my hand in my pocket because that confuses people. You think it's in my hand or in my pocket? Now listen, before you answer, if you think it's in my hand, all you have to do is raise your hand, okay? Think it's in my hand or my pocket? Pocket. Boy, I can't fool them on this one. It was in my pocket the whole time. You're good at this. They get this right every time. I don't know how they do that. I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta remember to quit doing it. Well, I'll tell you what. How about if I tell you what I'm gonna do before I do it?
Mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke it into my fist, but I am gonna do something tricky this time, okay? You ready for this? Here comes the tricky part. This isn't it, but it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? All right, Alyssa, all you have to do is watch which hand the red ball goes into. You ready? Which hand's red ball in this time?
That one. That one. That one.
Which one?
That one.
Still working on this part. This hand over here?
Yeah.
You got a good angle, didn't you? Well, you know what? Actually, it's a trick question. Because I asked which hand the red ball was in. You could have said either hand. You'd have been half right. You know why?
Give me it.
Well, over here's something red, but that's the red square I used. And over here's a ball, but that's the yellow ball I throw in.
You turned that into a square.
See, I keep the red ball back over here in my pocket, but you knew that, didn't you? Yeah, I couldn't fool Alyssa today, could I? In fact, well, thank you. In fact, Alyssa, do you think this is a hat we started out? Look like a very funny hat. Alyssa, thank you so much. You have a seat right there, okay? Put this crazy stuff away. Well, you know what? I've been doing this magic stuff since I was like 7 years old. Yeah, I wasted the first 6 years of my life.
I don't want to scare you.
But you know what?
I don't want you to fall.
When I was 7 years old, I was sitting at the breakfast table. I had my cereal bowl sitting right there, and my box of Cheerios right beside me. Later, I started eating tricks. But I took my Cheerios, I filled the bowl up, grabbed my chocolate milk, poured it on top. You guys look at me like that for. Don't you have chocolate milk on your Cheerios?
No.
Well, you don't want to be as tall as me?
No milk.
Oh. Well, anyway, I'm sitting there eating my Cheerios, and I'm reading the box, and
Thank you.
on the back of the box, there was a magic trick you could do with a dollar bill. Well, I had to learn how to do this magic trick, but I was only 7 years old. I didn't have very much money. So I asked my father, I said, Dad, can I borrow a dollar to do a magic trick? And he said, sure, just make sure I get it back. So I ran upstairs, and sure enough, laying on my dad's dresser was his wallet. That's all I needed was a dollar to do the trick. So I grabbed his wallet. I was looking for a dollar, because that's all I... Wow! I hate it when that happens, don't Well, I needed a dollar to do the trick, so I looked inside and I found the dollar bill. I took the dollar out, and I followed the instructions exactly, okay? It said if you take a dollar bill and you fold it a certain way, you can make something magical happen, okay? All you gotta do is make sure you fold it the right way. So I took the dollar and I folded it in half like this. Folded it in half like this. And last but not least, in half like this. But there is something tricky you have to do. You have to twist it. Not once, but twice. And you know what happens? George Washington turns upside down. I thought it was really cool. Apparently I'm the only one. Well, I'm a little older now. I found if you take it and you blow on it, just like that, not only does he turn upside down, sometimes he does this crazy thing where he turns, well, inside out. Isn't that kind of weird? One piece of paper. No tape, no staples, no paper clips, just one piece of paper. But you can't spend it that way, even though it is 3/4 of a dollar. So I figured I'd go broke doing this, and Dad wouldn't be very happy because it was his dollar to begin with. Okay? So I took the bill and I folded it back in half like this, in half like this, and of course in half like this, and twisted back the other way. Not once, but twice. Now watch, no time to my fingers ever leave my hands. But if you're blowing it twice, like that, when you open it back up, it becomes a real dollar bill again. First magic trick I ever learned. Oh, no. You think I got money to burn? Okay. Well, but let me ask you this. How many people out here can keep a secret? Oh, we have a bunch of liars out here tonight. Oh, just kidding. Actually, you know what? I can get in trouble if I tell you how to do a trick, because other magicians would get mad at me. But if I swear you in as magician's assistants, I don't have a problem. So everybody raise your right hand. Some of you are going to raise your other right hand? Okay. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. Promise that I will never repeat what other people say. Okay, perfect. Now you guys are all magician's assistants, okay? All right, let me show you the trick first, then I'll show you how to do it. Is that fair? I've got the trick here. I call it the card with 6 sides. See, on this side I have 6 dots. Over here there's only 3 dots. Of course, on this side there's 4 dots. But over here there's only 1. On this side there's 5 dots. And last but not least, over here there's 2.
I saw that magic trick on one show.
Well, you know, it's not much of a magic trick at all. In fact, you can make this up yourself with a piece of cardboard. You can draw some dots like this, 5 on this side and 2 on this side. You can actually do this because it's all in how you hold your hands. Watch. If I hold my hand over here, it looks like I'm covering one up, and I can say there's 6. But if I hold my hand over here, I can say there's only 4. And on the edges, I can say 5. Same thing over here. If I hold my hand on this side, looks like 3. But over here, there's only 1. And of course, on the edges, 2. So that's all I did is I went 6, 3, 4, 1, of course 5, and last but not least 2. Pretty simple, right? Any child of 6 with an IQ of 275 can do this trick, okay? Did you guys understand that?
Yeah.
So I can show you one more time. It's real simple. If you just hold your hand over on this side, it looks like there might be 6. But if you hold your hand over here, there's only 4. And of course, on this side, there's 5. So you guys could practice this. You can do the trick too, okay? Real simple. Same thing over here. Over here, it looks like 3. On this side, there's only 1. And of course, on the side, there's 2. So, huh?
3.
Oh! That's because I'm a magician. When a magician doesn't never know how it's going to work.
Hey, don't do it.
All right. Well, you know what? Like I said, I was 7 years old when I started doing this stuff. About this high. I've been doing magic since I was about this high. And now, I've been doing magic this long now, okay? But you know what I did before that? Nothing.
No, he said.
But I was real good at it.
What?
In fact, I was an expert at nothing. I was. In fact, when people in my neighborhood needed nothing done, they call me up and ask me to do it. But doing nothing is kind of boring, isn't it?
Hey, a rabbit fell.
A rabbit fell. Oh my gosh, a rabbit fell. Everybody look out. Look out. Oh, duck!
If they're open.
So funny. Anyway, I was
A bee.
a bee. Oh, that's a big bee. Go away, bee.
It's a bumblebee.
Disappear.
Make it disappear.
It's gonna make me disappear. Okay. Well, like I said, I was an expert. He won't bother us. Anyway, upstage by a bee. Anyway, I was an expert at nothing. In fact, doing nothing is kind of boring, though, isn't it? So I built a machine that does nothing for me. I brought it with me. See it? Got it right back here. I call it my do nothing machine. It does absolutely nothing, but it does it very efficiently. There's nothing much to it. It's just an orange stick with some pom-poms, a long string over here, and a short string over here. But I found if I pull this blue pom-pom, of course, that makes the white pom-pom go up, and leaves the long string over here, and that confused me. So I thought to fix that, I could just pull the white pom-pom, and that would fix it. That would leave the long string over here. But then the white pom-pom's down, so if I pull the yellow pom-pom, of course, that fixes the white pom-pom, and leaves the blue pom-pom over here, which is kind of confusing. So if I pull the red pom-pom, of course, that fixes the blue pom-pom, and leaves the white pom-pom down over here. So to fix the white pom-pom, I've got to pull the blue pom-pom, of course, that leaves the long string back over here again. It's very confusing. So I was standing around doing nothing for hours, and people would say, Greg, because that's my name, they would say, what are you doing? I'd say nothing. In fact, sometimes I get in trouble for doing nothing. I'm supposed to be doing something. I think my teachers call it homework.
Gary.
You know, I could stand around and do nothing for hours, or at least till somebody started clapping. No, that's pity applause. I don't need pity applause. I do have a paper out, you know. But notice in no time, I'll have a long string over here and a long string over here. That just never happens. While doing nothing does hold a long career in road construction, it does absolutely nothing for a magic show.
Whoa! What?
That's the first time that's ever happened again. That's the nice thing about a machine that does nothing. When it breaks, there's nothing to fix. Well, this may have been nothing to you, but to me this was something special. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No. You don't have to clap for that. That was nothing. That was nothing. Here you go. Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Nothing. It says nothing.
You hang on to that.
It says nothing.
Well, don't look at me like that, Dad. You want to make something of it? I got something right here, a little something. What's your name? Hey, there's a little something for you to hang on to, okay? Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Can I borrow that for just a second? Abby, let me treat you. There's something for nothing. You don't always get that, okay? I'm just kidding around here. I'll take that little something there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Kaylee, can I have that too? Thanks for nothing. All right. Let me put this crazy stuff away. You guys want to see some more? There we go.
Oh, cool.
Well, I bought them. I had to use them. Put this crazy stuff away. All right. Well, you know what? For the next trick, I need somebody to help me out. Somebody that's having a 6th birthday. Oh, that would be Abby. Abby, come on up here.
So I can be someone's birthday.
Okay, right there. Abby. That's perfect. Okay. All you got to do is stand there with your feet on that you into a rabbit. Is that okay? It's okay, Abby. It's okay. All right. We'll change you back, okay? Is that all right with you? All right. And you'll be able to, all your friends will see you and everything, okay? It'll be a lot of fun. Are you ready? Let me grab my magic wand. On the count of 3, stand really still. Here we go. Whoops. Jeez, I almost turned her into a rabbit too early. Oh. What do you want? You want to be a rabbit too? 1, 2, 3. Abby, you're a rabbit. Feel like a rabbit? You know what? It's my mistake. I forgot to make her look like a rabbit. Hang on just a second. Stand real still. Let me grab my rabbit kit. Hang on. Rabbit kit. But this is showbiz, Abby, okay? Here we go. Perfect. And we can put your hands just about like that. That would be perfect. Okay, on the count of 3, Abby, you are going to be a rabbit. Here we go. Those are your ears. On the count. Nervous? On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Abby, you're a rabbit. You don't feel like a rabbit? You know what? I forgot to hypnotize you. Hang on just a second. Let's set those down. Let me grab my glasses here.
You can never hypnotize.
Here we go.
Yeah, rabbit tail.
All right, turn around, Abby. We'll see if we can hypnotize you. Okay, Abby, you are going to be a rabbit. Okay? Oh my gosh! Look at that!
You ripped it off.
Well, she couldn't see it. I'll tell you what. You know what? You were starting to turn. The problem was I didn't have a big enough magic wand. Hang on. Let me see if I can find a bigger magic wand. Somewhere in here. Let's. Oh, can't use that one. That's got a knot. Hang on, just. Oh, here we go. Right, turn around and face them, Abby. On the count of 3. You're not getting nervous now, are you? Just a little bit. Okay. All right. On the count of 3. You guys ready for this? Here we go. 1, 2. We got a little problem here. Hang on. Sorry about that. Get this all fixed. We'll be all set. On the count of 3 now. Here we go. We'll put this. All right. On the count.
Pushing up on it. Just hold it. Yeah, that way.
Perfect. Okay. Now on the count of 3. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Abby, you're a rabbit. You don't feel like a rabbit? I guess I need a bigger magic wand.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Might have these glasses if it's going to hang on. We'll set this down. Let me see if I can find a bigger magic wand back. Oh. Whoa. Biggest magic wand I've got. You're not nervous now, are you?
Yes,
On the count of 3. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 2.5. Okay. You're ready. 1, 2, 3 days ago I did this and I couldn't really turn into a rabbit. You're sure you're not really nervous? Okay, here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Abby, you're a rabbit. And one of the best looking rabbits I've ever had up here. Smile for him, Abby. want to see some more, huh? All right. Well, actually, what I need is I need somebody that can help me out that can follow directions. What's your name there, USA?
Henry.
What?
Henry.
Couldn't hear you, Henry. Could you stand up?
Henry.
Still couldn't hear you, Henry. Could you step a little closer?
Henry.
Still couldn't make it out, Henry. Right up here, if you will.
You
Tracy.
said it.
Henry! Henry! Everybody say hi to Henry! This is Henry. Henry, this is everybody, okay? All right. Henry, you can follow directions? You can? Perfect. How old are you?
7.
You're 67? You look good. You're 7. Okay, perfect. You can follow directions, all right? Great. Okay, are you married?
No, he isn't.
I usually get a married guy to help me out. They can follow directions a little better, but that's okay. I've got red, I've got blue, and I've got white. Henry, which is your favorite color of these 3? The blue, you hang on to the blue one. I screwed up. Zipper before we show. We're okay. All right. Now, all you gotta do is follow directions. Can you handle that? All right, just hand me the red scarf, just the red scarf. Henry, you're doing very well. Red scarf goes in the blue bag just like that, okay? Oh, sorry, I missed. I never miss. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Put that right back in. Oh, I forgot to check the zipper again. Okay. Now the red scarf goes in the blue bag. Okay, perfect. Now, Henry, guess what I need next? The white. Very good. This is how Vanna White got started, you know. The white goes right inside just like this. Now, guess what I need next, Henry? No, I need my magic wand. Gotta have the magic wand. You can't do the magic. You wave it over top like that. That makes the magic happen. So, oh no! And I waved the magic wand. Ruh-roh. Oh, yeah, now. Thanks, Henry. We gotta fix this. Can you help me? Hang on to this. This isn't right. Hang on to this. It might have been this magic wand. It hasn't been working all that great. Let me put this one away. I've got my other magic wand back here. It always works. Need the blue. Gotta have the blue in here. This won't work, okay? Now I need just the red. Hand me the red. Or I could take the red and the white, I guess. Put them inside just like this. Now, this other magic wand, this one always works, okay? I'll wave it over top like that and be all set, okay? Wait a minute. This isn't a wand. This is Wanda. I'm sorry, that's her tail. See, this is Wanda, see? Stay real still, okay? And if she does that again, you let me know. Will you let me know that? What? No, she's just waving her nose. She's the one turning in circles, okay? No, just... No, she's just waving her nose. She's going to make everything work out just right. Is that okay with you? Huh? No, they're supposed to be on this. That's okay. All right. Just stand really still, Henry, okay? She's waving her nose. We're going to make everything work out just right. Is that all right with you? What? No, she's just supposed to be waving her nose. Is that all right with you? She wouldn't do that. She's supposed to be waving her nose. No, she's not. No, don't get her in trouble now, Henry, okay? All right. Wanda. I'll tell you what, you sit right there and behave, okay? No goofing on. You ready? Behave. No goofing. Behave. Okay. All right. How about a big hand for Wanda and for Henry for helping me make the American flag for everybody? Look at this, the American flag. That's not right. Wanda, that's not right. What? She said I have it backwards.
She's sleeping.
Yeah. See, there we go. Is that better?
No.
That's not any better.
She's sleeping a bit.
Oh, here, you hang on to this. Let's see. Everybody say bye to Wanda, okay? We'll put her right back in here. We'll try this one more time. You ready? I gotta have all 3 colors, okay? All 3 colors. I've got one last wand back here. This wand always works, okay? In fact, I'm so sure it's gonna work, I'm gonna let Henry use it, okay? Henry, you gotta stand there on the pad. Ready? On the count of 3. Here we go, Henry. I want you to take the wand. I want you to wave it over top. We're gonna count to 3 while you're waving it. Well, while you're waving it, we're counting to 3. They're going to say the magic words. Carson magic. You ready? Just take it and wave it over top like that, and we'll say the magic word. You ready? You guys understand? Whenever you want, just take the magic wand and wave it over top. You guys say the magic word. Okay? All right, just take it whenever you want and go like this. Okay? Can you handle that?